Hello everyone. Today is quite cold outside and I had been sitting here in the dining room just watching the birds outside and they're gone now too. So I think I should just start something else and so I decided to clean up my succulents and repot my chilies just to get them ready to put outside when the weather turns warmer next week. So if you'd like, you can join me. These are some of my succulents that I brought inside in October. They don't look good. I haven't watered them ever since. Um, but I'll be cleaning them up, just taking the dried leaves and then I will be giving them their first food fertilizer, and maybe in a week I'll be able to take them out. Right now it's still too cold outside, so I will be doing that. It's been raining and snowing the last 5 days, so this is something I can do now over here. There are some chilies here too that I brought inside, and some of them even developed flowers after that, and I can see that there are some chilies still hanging on them. I just brought them inside so I can start early, I thought, and it seems like they all survived, at least most of them did, so I'll be putting them in bigger pots. I have to mix substrate for that, and then hoping for earlier chilies this year. Here are more succulents that I already moved to the living room, and I will be moving them out as soon as I finish cleaning the other ones. I will be cleaning all my succulents now and putting some fertilizer so they'll be ready next week. They don't look very well. I should have probably gave it a little water, but I didn't, or I forgot to give them any water since October, but they'll recover and we'll have more new growth very soon when they get more sun and some fertilizer. So I'll clean it, take the dried stems, and just you can see there are new growth coming out already, so should be okay. So guys, I almost flooded my table here. I forgot that this pot of succulent that I just cleaned up is very dry since it didn't see any water the last few months, and I started watering it and then it just went through. It cannot absorb any water as fast as I watered it. Of course, it was not a lot of water, but it just went through. So just trying to remind you, if you start watering your succulents, then do it outside, which of course I usually do. So I have to continue that in the kitchen where I have a sink, and then I'll be ready. So here's another one that I just cleaned up. And as you can see, I watered it very, very carefully. And it still went through. The water just went through. So I have to do that here on the sink, making sure I don't flood the kitchen. this one looks really healthy, and it didn't even get any water since October. And I think I'll have to put it in a bigger pot, or maybe just divide it and give it away, give the other half away. But I'll be doing that outside when the weather is a little bit warmer and dry. So I'll just be taking off the dried leaves in between and then giving it some food. So I finished cleaning all my succulents, and I'm storing them here on the stairs because it's still too cold to put them outside. They still announce freezing temperatures nighttime. And I still have my lemon verbena. There are actually 2 of them here, and as soon as it turns warmer, I will be transferring them in the herb garden. I still have to repot the chilies I have, and I will be doing that tomorrow. And hopefully it will really turn warm enough so that I could finally bring the succulents and the chilies and the verbena outside where they will spend their time until October. Okay guys, I hope you liked the video, and don't forget to subscribe. Hope to see you again soon. Bye.